Alright, you guys, let's address the dinosaur in the room, which is Jurassic World Rebirth. You guys wanted to know what I thought of it, so it's been like 2 days since I saw it so that I could kind of sit on my thoughts for a little while, but I'm back with my review, so hold on to your butts. First thing that I'm going to say is that I did like this movie. It was not my favorite Jurassic movie, but it also wasn't my least favorite Jurassic movie, so that has to count for something. I don't think it was a bad movie by any means. It was a bit underwhelming for me and frankly just a bit unnecessary to the franchise, which is kind of where we're at with a lot of different franchises, and I'm okay with admitting that I think that a lot of these franchises are overdone at this point. A bunch of my favorite ones, Star Wars, Jurassic Park, even Indiana Jones at this point, these are like my favorite things in the world, and I think that they're overdone, but I know that the fact that they keep making them is because of people like me, because I'm gonna eat up the new content every single time that they put it out. I'm always gonna go see it in the theater, even though I think that it's unnecessary. So I'm aware that those two things can be true at the same time. I have some people comment on my last video about how I said that I thought that this was going to be more of a monster movie than a dinosaur movie, and they were saying how they didn't understand why people kept saying that because it's still dinosaurs, it's just that they're hybrid dinosaurs, and I would understand that except for the fact that this is not the first time that the Jurassic World franchise has done hybrid dinosaurs. In fact, every single Jurassic World movie has had a hybrid dinosaur in it, but they've looked like dinosaurs. Like, you could see what dinosaurs they're a combination of and stuff like that. However, in this movie, we have hybrid dinosaurs that don't really look like dinosaurs. They look like monsters that we can recognize from other monster movies. Like, every time I saw the T-Rex, all that I could see was that guy's pet monster from Star Wars Return of the Jedi, except he was just bigger and had 2 extra T-Rex arms that somehow made him look less threatening. Go figure. That being said, there were still good dinosaur moments in this movie with real dinosaurs. I'm not going to go on a rant of how the Mosasaurus isn't technically a dinosaur, but that's a story for another day. But I've thoroughly enjoyed the T-Rex scene. Would watch this movie again just to see the T-Rex do a big yawn again, because that was just 10 out of 10. I enjoyed Dolores, as the next person would. I do think that this movie didn't have the strongest plot, and so it highly relied on like tropes such as little girl in peril finds cute dinosaur to cuddle up with her, and things with the family. When I got out of the movie and I was with my mom, I was telling her how every single Jurassic movie always has to feature a child, or at the very least a teenager, that's in peril, and I wish we could just have a Jurassic movie where people do heroic acts and it's not to like save the family or save the children, because if the writers feel like the only way that they can evoke real emotion out of the audience or something is by having children be in peril, and I don't know why that is a thing that we need to have, but that's my thoughts on that. I feel like this has been kind of negative, so let's touch on some positive things that I liked about this movie. As we already discussed, T-Rex yawn, 10 out of 10. Dolores, I'd give her a solid 8. Jonathan Bailey and his slutty glasses, 10 out of 10. I also thoroughly enjoyed the opening logo scene, so like after the opening